Welcome back to the Morning Brew, everybody, on Columbus Day. Are you guys off, David?
We're open.
You're open.
We're absolutely open.
It's so confusing. I don't know what's going on. All right, David Cardiff's here with Wells Fargo. You're a district manager with Wells Fargo, and it's great to meet you and have you on the show.
Thank you.
You guys were out ballooning over the weekend, weren't
absolutely. You know, Wells Fargo's a big part of it. You know,
Huge.
And we have a brand new Stagecoach balloon, which is amazing. We were able to work on that and try to get it in the air. We weren't able to get it in the air because of the wind.
Yeah, Sunday was a little rough. I think it went up Saturday, but yeah, Wells Fargo was all over the balloon fiesta, and that's a credit to them. Plus, it's fun for the employees too to get involved in that.
Yeah, it was great. We all get to go out there, and it's interesting how you put the balloon away. You have to dogpile on it, and I was one of the people that was able to dogpile and roll it in to get all the air out. So it was fun. It's fun. It's a neat time to be part of Wells Fargo.
You're here today representing Wells Fargo and, to a larger extent, the American Bankers Association, who's doing a national program about good credit, and it's directed at young people.
Right. It's called Get Smart About Credit, and you're right. Wells Fargo is actually grabbing what the American Bankers Association has deemed as a campaign. I believe this is the 12th year they've done it, and Wells Fargo has been a part of it for the last 8 years. And what it's really trying to do is really to get an outreach in the community to not only us as adults or even our clients, but mainly down to the young people. And that's really where I like to specialize too.
So how does it work? Do young people sign up for this, and there's a little class or something?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of resources out there, and I think the official day is Thursday, October the 16th, which is all about Get Smart About Credit. And again, it's a way to try to teach young people about credit. And what Wells Fargo has done is they've taken that and extended that period. So the whole month of October, we're trying to get out in the community across the nation and get in front of youth, get in front of in community centers and talk to people. And there's a few things that's going on with that. Is with those clients and customers of Wells Fargo, we're actually offering their free credit report. You know, there's a website. It's wellsfargo.com// a free credit report, and it's a way for you to access your credit. For those that aren't Wells Fargo customers, you can also go out and reach out to each one of the 3 credit agencies for a free copy of your credit report.
Very interesting. Now, you're dealing with young people, I assume high school, right? Some college?
Yeah.
You know, you can get credit in college now, which I don't know if you can in high school, but you're not old enough. But and it becomes a problem for some people who get a credit card. And
well, it's interesting, Larry, you say that, and we always try to talk with the young people when they come in and open accounts, and we talk about credit being a double-edged sword, being so young, because college credit cards are a great way to start off with credit and a secured card. And if you're that young and you start off on the right path with credit, you're set up for financial success.
That's good.
On the flip side, if you're 18 years old and you're in college and you have a credit card and you think it's like an open checkbook and you don't pay back, it'll really come back to haunt you over life. So it's good and it's bad, and that's why we're out there to help our youth. So
how do people access this program? You guys are putting it out there. You're here today to let everybody know about it. How do people access this? Maybe parents want to send their young people to this.
There's a couple of things out there. So first off, walk into any one of our banks and sit down with one of our bankers, and they'll be happy. It's exciting to talk to young people,
I bet it is.
About credit. It really is, because what I've learned is that our children and our youth learn banking through their parents. There's not. I was talking with Brad that was on earlier. There's not any set class in college that you have to take to say, hey, this is how you manage your finances. It's not. So if you've done well, Larry, and your finances, I bet your parents did well. And vice versa, it can go the same way. So that's one thing. Go down and sit with the banker. Another one is as I mentioned, that website at wellsfargo.com. There's some tips that are there. There's 28 tips. I've actually got a little sheet, and I've checked off the ones that I thought were neat. And then finally, the last way is there's another website that's for the community. It's called handsonbanking.org. If you're out facilitating a class or wanting to know anything about credit, it's all out there and it's laid out for you. It's a non-branded site that's for the community.
Now, you brought a graph here that we're going to show on the screen. Can you walk us through this? This is a diagram of what a credit score looks like.
Right. Credit score, This is a great diagram. It talks about our FICO, and not many people understand what your credit score really is. Your credit score is really your grade as to how you've done with your credit. Your credit, your credit really talks about, your history talks about really your transcript if you have one. And what's great on here is it talks about the payment history is a piece of it, the credit accounts that you've had. It really takes into consideration all of your financial doings in the past. And there's some scores that are on here. You can see that it starts from 620, meaning that's good credit, and I think the lowest you can have is in the 300s, and the best you can have is up to 850. It's really important to manage your credit.
Very good, and that's what this course is all about. And Wells Fargo's all in on teaching it. This is with the American Bankers Association. This is one of their accredited programs. So, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
This is, I think this is really important for young people to know.
Right. It was interesting. I asked, we've got 2 teenagers at home, and I asked them what they know about credit. and they were, I'm not too sure about it, Dad, because, you know, we know that you use it, you use your credit, and or your credit cards, so they think credit and credit cards go hand in hand. But I think they had some caution about it, which was nice. So I know that as a parent, I need to go back and work with them some more. And I think it's a great time for all of us to really take a step back and understand the credit facts of life.
You can also learn, parents can also learn how to talk to their children about this too.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned before, great website is handsonbanking.org.
Beautiful. I'm glad you're here today. Thanks, and I'm glad you came to tell us about the Get Smart About Credit program. And say hi to everybody at Wells Fargo for us, will you?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thanks for being on. David Cardiff is District Manager with Wells Fargo Bank here in the community, and the program is called the Get Smart About Credit program. Good to have you here. We'll be back in a moment. There's more Morning Brew as we continue after this.